back, where his hind legs start to tuck under, his back starts to lift a little more, play on the bit, take a with the whip again. That's it. That's it. Good. Good. Nice. Trying to walk break once here. Good. Got along there for a minute. Good. That all making sense? Yeah. He's a total cheat, right? And not to say that I'm on cheat, but I'm not riding that anymore. And I mean that's a good thing, right? You get to up the ante now on him. And where he cheats is, like I said in the beginning, he wants to move his legs, but he doesn't want to move his body. He doesn't want to move and change shape in his back. And that idea. So where the difficulty lives really is when the back doesn't want to work right. The back in the long run works as his transmission, the gearbox. So it's like driving a car that ends up limited in its transmission, meaning you only have a couple of gears. So let's say you only have 3 gears in your car, you're limited to only ever driving at 45 miles an hour. Give or take, right? Or if you have first gear, third gear, and fourth gear, right? Or first gear, third gear, and reverse. It's not a real drivable car, right? Maybe kind of a little bit, but something's kind of wrong. So what you're saying to him right now is, I need that throughness where I have access to all the gears over time. So I can go extended canter, collected canter, pirouette, flying change, trot. Shift, 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 up, down, through all those gears. And it's when they're not quite through right in the back, they just take away from you that drive ability. Not the ride ability, it's not like you couldn't just ride him around.
Yeah, but I know it can be really flashy.
Yeah. And I mean, it's definitely because you have thoroughbred in there.
He's a registered trainer. Well, which means he has.
Yeah, just he has a little bit that, you can see has a little bit that thoroughbred mentality.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, it's not like any horse can have that. It's very common in thoroughbreds. Where you start to kind of say, come on, do this. And they just quietly go, no, I'm good right here. No, come on, do it. No, I'm good right here. And then you say, no, you have to. And they go from that to the other end of the spectrum, instantly. You're too light, you won't touch the bit, you won't touch the bit, and you're like, come on, and then they're bolting with you. Or you're too wiggly, and then they turn into iron. Or you're not forward enough, you're not enough, and now I'm going to take over. And it's about kind of just saying to him right now, it's not about extremes, it's about middle ground. But to him, the middle ground is the extreme, right? To you, it's middle ground, and he's giving you extremes. But to him, it's the extreme. But be demanding on it, right? Because he'll just keep trying to sell you on I can't, all the I can'ts. Oh, I couldn't be rounder. And go forward, like you must be from Mars. I couldn't go forward and be around. You gotta be kidding me, you're from Venus. Like, we're on 2 completely different planets here, right? And you have to just keep saying to them, actually, you can do both. Not only can you do both, you have to do both. Okay, take it again. Not
Poor David Todd, they called him a cheater.
When they're like that, I always see them to my students at home and stuff. I always go, yeah, I call BS on that. That level of trueness or that type of work or whatever. That's just, he's cheating you, right? But he's a good salesman. Because, like I said, the minute you say, come on, try a little harder, and he says, I can't, you go, no, you have to. And it's obviously they're a good salesman when they go to the other extreme. Because they quickly then discourage us. We go, well, maybe I was wrong for asking for that. Because now I have to deal with all of this. And what you have to think is, his reactions are, like I said, extreme to you. Where he goes from one end of the spectrum to the other, like lightning speed. So there's no time in between to kind of go, wait, this is where we're supposed to live. So you physically have to just keep putting them there. Are you ready? A huge part of that now is that suckling, that movement on the bit. You can't do too much. Yeah? Later, maybe, yes. In the long run, yes. In the short term, no. Don't be bashful. Move the bit around. Even if it's his neck that you end up moving around. But just saying, that brace that I have from the wither forward, that goes into my hand, I deal with that with my hand. That brace or tightness that you have in your back, I deal with my driving aid. So your driving aid addresses his back in that regard. Your hand, suppling him, is going to address the base of his neck and his jaw when it comes to the roundness right now, or that little bit more trueness. Yeah, wiggle a bit, move it around. Good, good. Push out him a little from behind. I already like this better though in his back. Good, push out. Play with it. Take him down the long side. Upper body back, chin up. Good, little tickle with the whip. Feel a little hot there. If he gives you those little hoppy steps, yep, you touch him with the whip. Or close the leg. But I think right there the leg is already closed, which is part of where he may be hopped. But look at the hop is trying to slow down and back off. So you want to be going, no, I'm going the opposite. If you back off, you got a little extra driving aid forward. Push. Yes, good. Wiggle the bit, round still. Mild shoulder in, just a little bit bent. Within that shoulder in, wiggle both sides. Right, left, working around. Push out his hind legs. Touch with the whip. Good, good, good. Tell him. In the little bit bend, which is a trap, making it hard for him to brace against you in the length of his body. Within that trap, challenge his hind legs to come under him even further. Still a little more ground covering in the trap. Push. Yeah. Yeah, plenty of angle. Yes, there you go. There you go. Tickle again with the whip. Wiggle the bit. Nice, nice, nice. There his back starts to move. He needs to feel like that every step. Center line. Tickle again with the whip. Good. 10-meter circle. Other left next time. It's fine. Wiggle the bit. Touch with the whip. Keep saying more from behind. Straight. Good. 10-meter circle left. Got it. Wiggle the bit. Touch with the whip. More. Straight again up the center line. Nice. Good. Push. One more circle right. Wiggle the bit. Push. Take advantage. Now I want you to keep going center line. Couple strides straight. Circle left. Couple strides straight. Circle right. Back and forth all the way to the end. And I want you to take advantage of each of those circles. Push out. Touch with it. Challenge him. Where he's trapped. Where it's hard to charge off. And you have a lot of bend. So it's hard to stiffen against you. And within the bend, as y'all can hear bending right, strong bending right, wiggle both sides of the bit. Squeeze left, squeeze right, move it around, push out him a little stronger. More from up. Doesn't matter. Good. Don't let him discourage you, right? Think in that moment, he counters because everything you're doing is right. Most of the time when they counter like that, what do we think? Oh, I did something wrong. He misunderstood me. He's confused. I gave him the wrong name. No way. You gave him everything right. He's just looking for another way out or something else to do instead of what you're asking. Does that make sense? So don't change anything. Stay the course, keep challenging. Touch him again. One more to the right, left. Sorry, you got it. Touch. Yes, good, great. Touch him again. That was super. You need more of those moments. Where his hind legs start to go, okay, I'm trotting, trot right. Nice, long side straight again. Tickle with the whip again. Wiggle the bit again. Jaw soft. Make his pull, yield more flexion to you. Round, reins a little shorter even. Touch again with the whip. Squeezing his body, length of his body squeezed, together, lifted in the middle. Good, tickle him again. 4-loop serpentine. Touch him again with the legs. Getting better. Super. I still want a rounder in the pull. You can still be meaner about that. Tougher about it. Rounder still. Upper body well back. Good. Still too nice to him. Move the bit around. Shake it around. Good. Yeah. Got it. No backing off. That's better. Good, 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 good. Super. Round. Love energy through the turn, shouldering on the next long side mile. I want you bending them strong, but not a lot of angle. Very good. I want you taking advantage of the bend and challenging his hind legs. Tuck under. Good. Push out. Touch him with the whip. Tuck his hind legs under him. More from behind still. Touch again with the whip. You can do it. Touch. Yes. Once more, same. Touch him again. Good girl. One more alongside the same. Shoulder in. Round just play up a bit. Left, right, squeeze it around. This lower jaw to let go. Keep saying none. That is your bit. You own it. Tell him to give it back. Yes, love the challenge. Sit on him, don't buy into it. Good. Shoulder in once more. If you look at what he spooks at, you buy it, you validate it. Yeah, no, he's spooked. But don't even look, don't even acknowledge it. Keep saying to him, dude, you're on the clock. You're working. Touch him again with the whip. I love it. Center line. Very good. Once from the right again. Better around.
Always in that corner.
Nice. Way better around this. Straight, good. Up next, one to the left. Wiggle the bit, touch it with the whip. Under them, challenge them. It's fine, don't buy it. It's not a try it. One more circle left. Good, wiggle the bit, touch him again. Good, do it. Yes, right, touch him again. Yeah, that's good, be strong, super. One to the right. Strong, shaking bit, jaw softening. Good girl, love to push. Lock when you're ready, good, tough, way better. Good. Little break a second, then go back to the counter once more. Way better there. He is so trying to convince you not to ride it today, right? You give him long rein, it's good. But don't let that conversation make you think, one, you shouldn't work there, or two, you're doing anything wrong. Does that make sense? Because a lot of times, whether it's the counter like that, whether it's, just right when you picked up the whip and he was a little bit strong, whatever it is, he's like, he's kind of just like, oh, you couldn't, you can't, I can't, I don't understand, I can't do it. I'm gonna overreact, and it's not quite that they think it through that way, but they do learn. I'm gonna overreact. And what do we think the minute they overreact? Oh, they're trying so hard. No, he was trying really hard. He would try to be rowdier, not try to run more forward. You know what I mean? If he was trying really hard, like I always say that, if he was trying really hard, he wouldn't do more flying changes when you said stop doing the flying changes. Horses are not overachievers. They're underachievers. So they're always looking, some more than others, some way less. Some are very malicious about it, and others are very benign about it. But they all have a certain lazy nature. But because of the way their brain works, they're not rational. What gives you or me the ability to rationalize, you know what it is? It's the ability to look into the future. You have a future, I have a future, right? What are you doing when you're done riding today? What maybe during the day? Any plans? Pardon?
Stay here and watch.
And watch. What about tomorrow?
School.
Tomorrow?
No.
Oh, that's right. It's Martin Luther King Day.
What about Tuesday? School. What about a year from now with school?
Yeah. College.
College. Why go to college?
So you have it.
Because you need a job, right? Why do you need a job? Because you need to eat. Right? You see what I'm saying? You have that ability. What does he think about happening after his ride? No, he's not even thinking about after his ride. They live in the moment. They have no ability to think into the future. So they think that, we think they do because they make associations, right? You rattle the grain door and they nicker because they know it's feeding time.